few athletes hold themselves to a standard as high as Holly Holm. She has realized greatness across many different combat sports, but we talk about the Hunger Games, and she's still as determined as ever to make a run in this division.
You know, Holly Holm isn't a Hall of Fame boxer, right? Very rarely does a Hall of Fame boxer have this type of mixed martial arts career. Her footwork, her speed, her control really did make Holly special. And even today, as she ages, all those skills are still existent. You can see them. All those skills still exist. You can see them on Holly Holm. And right now, she still believes she can be the best in the world.
Well, when you're the champion, you cannot rest on your laurels, and she certainly has not done that. She has gotten better with every passing defense of this UFC Bantamweight Championship, and she's got another significant challenger in her wake tonight.
She gets better every time she steps into the octagon. She understands the importance of defending this belt and defending it the right way. That's why she is such a long-reigning champion. She isn't a flash in the pan. She does not want to be here for the right now. She wants to be remembered. And in a division that had so many great champions in the past, she has to build a resume that can't be matched if she wants it to happen.
She's done a lot of visualization, a lot of meditation, strategization, and she believes without a shadow of a doubt that she will leave once again as the champion tonight. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Holly the Preacher's Daughter, Holm. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Ronda Rousey.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, you know about the hands and the kicks for the Jackson Wink MMA product. Former UFC champion Holly Holm figures to have a decided striking advantage tonight, and going to the kicking here early would certainly be the path of least resistance for Holly Holm.
Oh, they both threw really hard.
All right, so with immediacy, the jiu-jitsu fighter closes the distance and gets her to the clinch. This is exactly where the kickboxer did not want to be early in this fight.
No, she wanted space, she wanted distance, she wanted it to be clean. This clinch position is anything but clean. And right now, she is exactly where she needs to be.
Overhand is good. And again, back to that punch. All right, so an early takedown by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. That's got to be a source of confidence. One attempt, one security.
1 for 1, always feel good on the stat line. You get a shot, you get the takedown. It doesn't work out much better often than it did for this Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter right now.
All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here, though.
She does great work in the half guard.
Oh, my goodness. DC, close your mouth for a second. Might have to call a submission finish here, my man. Oh, that is wicked tight. She might have it. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, well, there it is, champ. That's why they fight it out, because you can say what you want about her grappling disadvantage coming in, but she got the better of that exchange.
Well, she's great. It's great awareness, right? She knew exactly what she needed to do. Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
She's got her back now.
Work, I'll stand it up. Work.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Lands the ground and pound strike here.
Get that wrist control for me.
She's posturing up now. Champion of the world.
I don't have words to describe this woman. I believe she is the best. She's elite in everything, and she is still the UFC World Champion.
All right, so a beautiful job turning her words into action as she finishes the fight by way of submission.
John, to speak it into existence is a big deal. She said she was going to submit her opponent, and she did exactly that. Beautiful takedown, gets the fight to the ground where she knows she needs it, and she finds that submission. The moment her opponent gave her the opportunity, she jumped right on it.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 49 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Ronda Rousey.
So after an emphatic submission win here tonight, she remains the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, and this arguably is her most dominant performance here tonight. A lot of people thought this was a qualified, credentialed #1 contender, and she was, but she proved no match for the champion here tonight, and the celebration is on. Hard to blame them after this result here tonight. Congratulations to the and still UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world.